What's up everyone and welcome to FAQ114. You're wondering why I'm talking like this. Well, as you can see, I'm in this dark area. It's my room still, but remember the latest FAQ, everything was really bright and white? I figured I would make this video black, you know, for the contrast. Anyway, I hope that this creates this really good mood for this FAQ114. Maybe a little bit of ASMR.
Kerry King, Kerry. What are you doing, Kerry?
Not sure if you saw, but this past week, me and Delta Empire released a video of us playing 10 awesome Pantera riffs. And then I also had a video with tabs on how to play these riffs. Now, this is a video series idea that I had, and I plan to make this for other bands as well. So like 10 awesome Pantera riffs, 10 awesome Metallica riffs or whatever. And I plan to do this as a new series, so if you have any recommendations or any requests of what bands me and Delta should do next, put them in the comment section, along with your questions, of course. And also, I'm not sure you can see this because it's so dark, but this past week we released a couple of new artist guitars from Solar. This is a A1.6, and we also released some Vs. And I figured, you know, since this... And I figured, since I'm switching out my artist guitars, these are basically the guitars that I use for clinics and whatnot. That's what the artist is. It's basically spec'd out for my liking. It has the Evertune bridge, the Duncan Solar pickups, the lumen lace, the stainless steel frets, locking... You know the drill. But I figured, since I'm replacing my older guitars, you know, this is a new one. I figured I would take this old artist guitar that I have and that I've been touring for a year for clinics and whatnot and do a giveaway for my members. So if you're a member, go check the Discord. I'll post a giveaway of this guitar in there today probably. It's been a tour guitar, so it has a little bit of damage here, and you know, it's this right there. It's not in perfect condition, but it's a kick-ass playing guitar. This is what I've been playing and recording with for the past year or so, and it's a sick-ass guitar. So I will give away that in Discord. If you're a member and you have not joined the Discord server yet, go do so. And success! Alright, enough of the Ola Englund narcissistic asshole, racist Ola. Let's just go with the questions, okay? Bionic. Ola Englund, any opinion on Kerry King switching to Dean guitars? Curious to see his new model. Yes, I did see this. Maybe a little bit surprised. I wasn't really expecting this, but then again, I guess it kind of makes sense. I mean, BC Rich has not really been that healthy in the game lately, even though they're starting to kind of revive themselves with new guitars and whatnot. For the past 2 months, they kind of been teasing about new guitars coming. So that's cool, but however, this is obviously a backlash for the brand now that Kerry joined Dean. Here's the guitar, right here. It's a V. I don't really see what's going on in this picture, to be honest. I mean, the headstock kind of reminds me of a tvestjärt. Do you know what a tvestjärt is? Swedish word of the day. Okay, I have to Google this. Tvestjärt in English. Earwig. Okay, so the headstock looks like an earwig. And it looks like the bottom of the V also looks like an earwig. So, yeah, if you're into earwigs, tvestjärtar, good for you. I also saw a lot of people saying like, why is he switching brands now that Slayer's on the final tour? Well, obviously Kerry King is gonna continue with something else afterwards. I mean, duh, of course. I mean, it's Kerry King. It's the king of riffs. Obviously, he probably already formed himself a new band that's gonna be launched after Slayer has done their last show or something like that. So, you know, I think it's a double-edged sword, really, because obviously I think that BC Rich haven't really been helping Kerry that much in the past years. I have no idea. It's just like BC Rich hasn't really been a thing for a lot of years. So it's good that he's switching to a brand that's active and, you know, on the top of their game. However, the BC Rich V is kind of sick looking, I must say. You know, it's sort of iconic, and it's kind of like, you know, that's Kerry King. So seeing him with this earwig V, I guess it's alright, but you know what? I personally think that the BC Rich King V looks a lot cooler. But that's just me. Congratulations, Kerry King. D. Alley. Hi Ola. Don't know if you have done a video already. New member, but do you have any plans to do a video on practice warm-up exercises that you do? Dave in the UK. 5. don't know what that 5 means, but... Alright, I think I've talked about this before, but why not talk about it again? Because, you know, I have a lot of new subscribers and members. So what I usually do now when I do warm-ups for a gig, for instance, or even if I do warm-ups for a good day of recording guitar, is basically to work first and foremost on right hand and left hand sync. So what I do is that I swing my hair back like that, my little and then I just play really slow, but just try to get the sync together. So I really concentrate on right hand for this one. So usually I start slow. And then I go gradually faster. If you do this for like 15 minutes or 20 minutes, you get a good synchronization between your right and left hand. And something I also do is that I try to do the same and play fast, but with as little effort as possible on both the right hand picking and on fretting with the left hands. So I lightly fret the strings enough so it makes a good sound, but I'm really trying to do as little as possible in terms of effort. Now I have so much gain that you probably won't hear a difference between the two, but you get the idea. So basically that's what I do. Another thing that I do is also just making legato, like this. Until it starts burning in your left hand, that's pretty good. So that's what I do. Thank you so much for that question. Costa, hey Swede, the Ola, I just want to thank you for everything. I literally always watch your videos and it really makes my days. You're an amazing guy with such a big charisma that you always lift me up. Ever since I started watching your channel a few months ago, I've been going deep into guitar gear. Although I'm a beginner, because of you, I'll buy a Boss Katana Mini and a solo guitar when I have more money. Thanks for everything and keep up the great work. Now for the FAQ, check out the totally kick-ass Brazilian metalcore death metal band Project 46 and play some acoustic guitar for us. Okay, first of all, thank you so much for those really uplifting and kind words. I really appreciate it. And I definitely did not prepare to have my acoustic guitar here on the floor, so I just had to bend over to get it. Whoopa! I need a fin pick for this. Do I have fin picks? Probably not. You know, I'm so metal, I don't even have fin picks. What's this? 0.73. Arriba! Okay, let's check out this band. Project 46. Let's check out YouTube. Oh, woo, woo, woo. There's some resonance in the guitar. Woo, woo, woo. That's cool. 4.3 million views. Holy shit. Okay, let's take something recent. Panico. It's gonna demonetize my video, maybe. If it demonetizes my video, I'm gonna remove the audio from here. Oh shit. Oh, you know it's down to business. Just saying, their guitars are not plugged in. So it's not live. Now we know. Cool, man. What is this? Like sort of rap metal with core? This is heavy, man. I like this. Oh, the drummer is scary though. Don't look at me like that. Man, that's cool. Project 46. I never heard about him. And look at the side here. You have my video recommended. Boss Melzone. Maybe it's a sign. These guys need to use more Melzone. Even though I don't think so. Anyway, that was cool. Thank you so much for that. Chris Brumbaugh. I had to resubscribe for some reason. The internet isn't what it used to be in the States. You rock. Okay, I'm getting more and more of this, and I'm kind of saying it in every other video, but make sure you're subscribed to my channel. I see a lot of comments like this where people have to resubscribe to my channel. I'm not sure what's going on. Call YouTube. Call someone at YouTube. Ask what's up. And while you're clicking that button over there, down there, I'll play a song for you, okay? Where's the pick? I'm sitting here waiting for you to subscribe. I've been waiting for a long time, and my timing sucks. when I'm playing guitar, singing. It's not working, but it sounds pretty cool, yeah. Have you subscribed? Thank you. Piotr Golaki, all answer my question. I can die happy now. Not that I'm planning to die anytime soon. Let's try another one. What do you think about Ben Eller and his guitar lessons? Do you like this type of humor? Thank you so much, Piotr. And another question for you. Great, huh? See, I mean, when I pick questions, I pick the good ones, okay? So don't make shitty questions. So if one guy gets a question answered 2 times, it's probably because his questions are great. So, Ben Eller. Okay, let me talk to you a little bit about Ben Eller. Ben Eller is someone that I owe a lot to. Ben Eller was the guy who told Chris Barnes to check out my videos when he was considering getting a new guitar player. So, Ben Eller kinda got me into 6 Feet Under. So I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Ben. And we met a couple of times. Ben is an excellent guy. He's a lot of fun, and his videos are top-notch. Probably the best instructional videos out there at the moment when it comes to technical guitar playing or just explaining, you know, what you're doing wrong. So if you haven't already, I'll link him because he needs to be linked. And you need to subscribe to him. So go check him out. Ben Eller, thank you. Invoicer. What is it like stepping in front of a festival crowd like Wacken for the first time? Do you enjoy playing those type of shows, or do you prefer small venues? That's a great question that I'm answering in a couple seconds or so. I prefer the smaller gigs. You know, I played Wacken 2 times at the big stage, I think, and I played a lot of, you know, the European festivals where there's, you know, at Wacken, the first time there was 55,000 people, and, you know, Summer Breeze 30,000. It's an insane amount of people. And first time I played there with 6 Feet Under, you know, I was basically just doing my job. I went on stage, and when there's such a big stage and you're so far from the audience, you don't really get that personal connection with these people, so you don't really see them as a lot of people. You just see, oh, okay, there's the audience, here's me playing and all that. When you're playing a smaller show, when someone is in your face watching everything you do, that's a lot more nerve-wracking than anything. But with that said, I really, really enjoy playing the smaller shows and, you know, club gigs where it's really sweaty and people are just, you know, they're just all over the place, just blah, like that. I love that. That's a great feeling. We get a lot of shows like that with The Haunted. I'm just gonna make sure I'm recording my voice, otherwise I'm gonna get pissed off. But it is recording my voice, so that's great. Andre Silva, just a suggestion to improve solo guitars. The backplate on the guitar should be recessed, at least on the higher models. Thank you so much. That's a great question, and I'm gonna explain why it is like it is today. Okay, so on all the guitars, the solo guitars, the backplate is recessed, but the guitars that has the Evertune bridge has the back plate a little bit further up or outside the body. Now, why is this? It's because the Evertune bridge is really thick. It needs the space of the full guitar like this. I mean, we could make it recessed, but that means we had to make the guitar thicker. And I don't want to make the guitar thicker, okay? We want to have a slim, nice looking guitar like this. I know, I'd rather have it like this, to be honest, than to make the guitar thicker. That's just me. Great, thank you. I'm gonna hold this guitar a little bit more. Painkiller 488X. Ola, please can you make a tutorial on Kill the Light? I want to step up my playing, but getting medium difficulty songs out. Okay, so in the last FAQ, I started off the FAQ with playing a riff from Kill the Light, which is the Haunted song that I wrote. A lot of people mentioned that, so I'm gonna make that the riff of the day. Riff of the day! Guitar is tuned to standard D, by the way, and the riff goes like... Pretty simple. There you go, riff of the day! Yeah, but that's a cool little finger thingy. Thank you. Lincoln Crane. Hey Ola, what are you most looking forward to as a father? Like, what are you excited to see, experience as your daughters get older? I have one daughter and a son. Just saying. You know, my son is 9 years old, so he's kind of, you can see his personality growing, and that is amazing. And something I really look forward is seeing how my daughter, who's 4 years old, will, you know, find her personality. But she's already in there, you know. My daughter is a full-on comedian, and she's so much fun. And I can't really wait to see how she grows up and becomes her own self in person when she's 9 years old, as old as my son right now. So I'm really excited to just see what the future brings. Having kids is something that's really, you know, fruitful and real. It gives you a really good perspective on life. The cool thing about this, I made these. Me and my wife, Louise, we made these things. And they're a mixture of us too. And that's something I think is really cool. It's like, you know, seeing how they grow up and kind of pick up, you know, particular things. I mean, sometimes I see particular things or quirks that I have, and I see it in my son, and you know, the way he handles things and stuff like that. It's really something cool, and you know, I just cannot wait to see them grow up to be adults. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. Mauricio Carreno, hello, I'm from Bolivia. Sorry, hello, I'm from Bolivia and bought the MOTU album, Guitars Bundle, and I never received it, so I guess we're even with that dude that downloaded the album illegally. Okay, I appreciate it, but if you didn't receive your shipment from us, just send us an email and we'll figure it out. We'll help you out, okay? You can go to the website store, send us an email there. Luis will take care of you, okay? So if you ordered something from a web page, didn't receive it, let us know, okay? I mean, that's a standard. If you don't receive your things, you contact the website. Just do that. You paid for something, you're supposed to get it, okay? Thank you. No cover charge. As far as growing your channel, I watch because you have great personality and seem like a good dude. I do not even like metal music. Oh, so on new YouTubers channels, be yourself, people. This is a great little extra tip for the question we had in the last FAQ where I talked about, you know, some people not getting the recognition on YouTube and all that. But having a good personality definitely helps. Something that people can cling on to and you know, see themselves in or something like that. So this is a really good tip, and thank you so much for those kind words. You know, my personality is a little bit different, and for some people it works, and for some people it does not work. But that's just how it is. You can't please everyone, okay? William Patini, what the f***? YouTube unsub me. See? There's at least 2 guys who commented with this. So, should I play the subscribe song again? Yes. Please subscribe to my channel. Fuck me, man. I can't play and sing at the same time. It's impossible. Okay, let me play. I try to sing and play guitar, but it's not going too well. It's not really that easy for me. I suck. Please subscribe. Best of Schwabing. Boring. The same riffs since years. Well, okay, imagine this. How many videos do I put out a week? Maybe like 3 or now even like 4 videos a week. Okay, Englund, the counterer of things. Okay, let's go with 3 videos a week. Times 52, that's 156 videos a year at least. Now, okay, I've been going on for like 3 years maybe. 468 videos. I have over 1,000 videos. You're bound to hear the same boring riffs over and over again, okay? So what you can do is that you can listen to my unsubscribed song that I'm gonna play for you now. If you don't like my riffs, please unsubscribe. I spit on my phone too much. Please stay, don't unsubscribe. Or I'll be sad, really sad, really sad. Adam D, Ola, just ask Keith Merrow about Coffee with Ola. He said he's down during NAMM or next time he's in Sweden. Bless. Yes, Keith Merrow, my man. Damn, I miss Keith Merrow. What is he doing? I don't know. He released an album, that's great. But I haven't seen him on YouTube that much. I haven't seen him in general. I want to see more of Keith. Keith, where are you? I'm happy that you're going to NAMM because that means that we will meet. And obviously we're gonna have the Coffee with Ola then. I'm really looking forward to hanging with Keith. And Keith, come back. I miss your riffs. man. I miss you. Okay. Oh, that was the last question. Guys, thank you so much for watching my video. It's FAQ 114. That means the next one is FAQ 115 and the one after is FAQ 116. Great math. If you have any questions, please post them in the comment section of this video. And if you like what I'm doing, please consider subscribing to my channel. Also, if you want more, you know, more of me, you can become a member and you can be part of the giveaway of this Solar A1.6 artist that I've been touring with for a year. So don't miss out on that. It's on Discord, okay? And also, I have a shit ton of really awesome videos coming, so... Oh, wow, so good. Applauding myself. Okay, great. Thank you, guys. Bye.